Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are students from UiTM Puja Alam under the Bachelor of Business Technology Management program. In this video, my friend and I will present our assignment for code BTM532 Management of Digital Transformation.
Hi, Assalamualaikum to our lecturer, Dr. ROSINTANSAFINAS. My name is FATIN binti HAMDAN and my partner SYAHIRAH binti JAMHURI will present our assignment 2 video presentation titled HINGE Approach in ZAWAF UiTM.
ZAWAF, which is shorter from Zakat, Sedekah and Wakaf, is a department of Zakat, Charity and Endowment at University Teknologi Mara in Malaysia. ZAWAF department located on ground floor Masjid At-Watiku Billah Tunku Mizan Zainal Abidin UiTM Shah Alam. ZAWAF began as Unit Zakat ITM on June 16, 1998 under an agreement with Majlis Agama Islam Selangor MAIS to collect income zakat from UiTM members, retaining 50% for internal distribution. The key function of ZAWAF is to handle various types of income, business, saving and fitrah through salary deduction, counter payments or online method, especially post-COVID for cashless efficiency among staff, student and public. Zakat can be defined fundamentally as the third pillar of Islam, which is fardu ain on capable Muslim. It also means purification of wealth and soul in Islam. In Sharia term, it is extracting a fixed rate from specific asset under conditions set by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala.
Sadaqah and Wakaf definition. Firstly, Sadaqah refers to voluntary charity given beyond the obligatory zakat. It includes any form of kindness or contribution made sincerely to seek the pleasure of Allah. Sadaqah can take many forms such as donating money, providing food, offering time or helping others through good actions. Unlike zakat, Sadaqah has no fixed amount, specific timing or designated recipients, allowing Muslims to give according to their ability and intention. One of the unique aspects of Sadaqah is that it may provide continuous rewards, especially when the charity creates lasting benefits such as funding water wells or supporting ongoing welfare programs. Next, Wakaf is permanent endowment in which a Muslim dedicates property or assets for religious or charitable purpose. These assets may include land, buildings, or other valuable resources. The key principle of Wakaf is that the original asset remain intact while its benefits are distributed continuously to the community. Wakaf assets are managed by appointed trustees to ensure proper governance and compliance with Islamic principles. Through Wakaf, support can be provided to mosques, educational institutions and the needy, contributing to the long-term social development.
Previously, zakat collection at UiTM occurred through methods such as monthly salary deduction scheme plus cash or check payment at ZAWAF counter by visiting the office. However, due to global COVID-19 restriction, ZAWAF introduced a convenient online payment alternative. This latest method proved more efficient, easy and fast. ZAWAF primary role is collecting and managing zakat from UiTM staff, student and public has become bigger with combining wakaf and sedekah at the same place. The system has fulfilled two current needs, which is preventing the pandemic and transforming ZAWAF management toward fully cashless operations in all transactions. In ZAWAF, they accept various types of zakat such as income, business, investment, saving, share, KWSP, gold and silver, fitrah and qada zakat.
Overview of the ZAWAF UiTM system with a specific focus on the Sadaqah and Wakaf components. Firstly, Sadaqah system functions as a channel for voluntary contributions. Donation can be made online through the official ZAWAF UiTM website, which is zawaf.uitm.edu.my, allowing contributors to give conveniently at any time and anywhere. All contributions are recorded digitally, ensuring transparency and accountability. The collected funds are distributed to support student welfare, emergency aid, educational needs, and social support initiatives. Through digital processing, fund distribution becomes faster and more efficient. Next, the Wakaf system focuses on long-term and sustainable impact. Contributions made through Wakaf are managed as Islamic endowments where the benefits continue over time. The system supports cash Wakaf and project-based Wakaf, which are allocated to approved initiatives such as educational infrastructure, facilities, and long-term student development programs. Strong governance mechanisms ensure that all Wakaf funds comply with Islamic principles and institutional regulations.
HINGE is known as a structured, systematic planning model designed to help organizations manage the complex process of strategic digital transformation. It provides a framework for turning high-level strategic goals into tangible actions and projects by integrating external trends and internal resources. There are 5 components of HINGE model, which is horizon scanning, internal audit, new models, gap analysis, and evaluate. For horizon scanning, this involves evaluating the external environment to identify coming disruption, social challenges, customer trends, and emerging technologies. However, for internal audit, it's a forensic assessment of the internal environment. This model looks into existing system, available skill set, and organizational culture to identify what is working, what can be improved, and where legacy issues might be acting as a handbrake on progress. For new model, organizations define new business model that has leveraged improved level of digital maturity to create and deliver value in ways that may have been previously impossible. For the gap analysis, this stage evaluates the current state versus the future state of the organizations and places, which significantly emphasize on identifying deficiencies in data, people, and skills that must be addressed to reach the desired future position. Lastly, evaluation of options are the final step involved testing and evaluating different available options to select the most effective actions that bring the organization closer to its strategic goals. In applying the horizon scanning phase of the HINGE model to ZAWAF UiTM involve looking outward from the unit to identify external triggers that could disrupt or enhance how zakat, wakaf, and sadaqah are managed. For ZAWAF UiTM, the external environment can be evaluated after the post-COVID has shifted and creates new changes toward cashless society and digital-first interaction that fundamentally change how staff, students, and public interact with the university. This also includes understanding the pressure bearing down on Islamic social finance. The approach that ZAWAF takes is very crucial as it to ensure the ZAWAF remain adaptive and prepares early, which include identifying customer trends and technological benchmark instead of reacting too late. To apply this, ZAWAF need to follow policy and legal changes. ZAWAF need to stay aware and update of changes in government policy related to zakat and wakaf. This includes following fatwa guideline issued by State Islamic Religious Council. But for digitalization trends, ZAWAF need to assess its availability to adapt to digital transformation to ensure ZAWAF remain efficient and relevant. Recognition of digital difference, not just moving from a counter to a website, but creating new value through the ease and efficiency of online payment method and platform. With the latest changes, ZAWAF experienced from old system where previously handled via manual salary deduction or counter payment to latest system has made the system easier, faster and more transparent in order to fulfill the current need in this digital era. An internal audit for ZAWAF UiTM within the HINGE model would serve as a forensic assessment of the unit internal environment to identify what is working and what is acting as a handbrake on its digital progress. The internal audit should be structured by assessing the internal environment. The audit evaluates the unit as organizational system composed of the 6 interaction elements such as people, data, software, hardware, process, and communications. For ZAWAF, this means to look beyond the payment transaction to see how these 6 elements support the overall mission of Islam social finance. For system and work process, the audit must document existing workflow which are from manual counter payment and salary deduction to the post-COVID online method. The audit can recognize which system and process that currently used in order to avoid any model organizational infrastructure if not manage the workflow strategically. Internal audit also doing their audit assesses whether the current staff possesses the available skill set for a data-driven environment. This can be seen through operational skill and strategic skill in ZAWAF. Both skills are used to see if the process of the payment works or not and to predict the future trends. Moreover, problem-solving and critical reflection allow employees to adapt to the new technologies as they emerge. Therefore, the shift to cashless payment efficiency is a significant strength that could be built. Anything that is not kept pace with the current needs is a legacy that acts as a handbrake of the process for ZAWAF. Lastly, internal audit maps functional leadership to system component identifying specific leader or officer responsible for data versus communication while documenting personal involvement to reveal single point of failure in a small unit like ZAWAF. This structured mapping ensures the availability of the person in charge of ZAWAF to prevent any disruption if the key staff leave for digital zakat processes.
Okay, next, let's talk about the new model generation for ZAWAF UiTM. The new ZAWAF UiTM model refers to Easy ZAWAF, which is the digital transformation of zakat, sadaqah and wakaf management at UiTM. It began during the COVID-19 pandemic, shifting from a hybrid system to a fully digital system to simplify processes. With the official website, zawaf.uitm.edu.my, serving as a one-stop center for information and all related transactions. Building on this foundation, ZAWAF UiTM can now leverage higher levels of digital maturity to further enhance its effectiveness and efficiency. The suggested improvements include developing integrated digital platform that connects directly to UiTM's student information system. This allows the system to autofill student data for applications. This system also reduces manual entry, errors and saving time. Another key improvement is to automate eligibility screening. The system can quickly identify qualified applicants by using predefined criteria such as household income, student status, and academic performance. It is leaving staff to focus on exceptional cases that require human judgment, so their time is used more efficiently. We also propose implementing real-time dashboards for monitoring applications and fund distribution. This will enable staff and management to track progress instantly and maintain transparency. Plus, data analytics can be introduced to predict how many students might need help and then fund allocation more effectively. Here is the recommendation of how the new workflow could work. First, students submit their online application with auto-filled data. Next, the system performs automated preliminary screening. Cases that need special attention are sent for human review. After that, approved applications are digitally approved and notifications are sent. Finally, funds are dispersed faster and fully traceable. This new model has several benefits. It reduces processing time, improves transparency and auditability. It enables better decision making based on data and strengthens trust among donors and recipients. Overall, adopting this digital workflow allows ZAWAF UiTM to operate more efficiently, fairly and transparently, ensuring maximum impact for students who really need support. Alright, next is gap analysis for ZAWAF UiTM. It focusing on current state versus desired future state that ZAWAF aim to achieve. First, let's start with data. Right now, the data is fragmented and most verification is done manually. This can slow down the processes and increases the chance of errors. In the future, ZAWAF aim to have integrated, real-time, and data-driven systems. This will enable faster, more accurate decision-making and improve overall reliability. Next is people and skills. Currently, staff have limited digital and analytics skill, which affects work efficiency. Through digital transformation, staff will be trained in digital systems, data interpretation, and system governance. This will empower them to use the systems effectively and make the data-driven decisions confidently. Okay, now look at the work effectiveness. ZAWAF current workflow is partially effective but slow and labor intensive, leading to delays in processing. By implementing digital systems, it would significantly improve efficiency and accuracy. This effectiveness allowing workflows to run smoothly and more reliable. Gap analysis, ZAWAF UiTM have their benefits. So, who stands to benefit from this transformation? First, students will receive faster aid approvals and face less uncertainty. ZAWAF staff will see reduced workload and clearer workflows. UiTM management will enjoy better governance and reporting capabilities. And finally, donors will have greater confidence due to increased transparency and accountability. However, several weaknesses have been identified in the current system. These include an over-reliance on manual processes, limited system integration, and potential delays or inconsistencies in decision-making. These gaps clearly show where digital transformation can have the greatest impact. In summary, moving from a manual, fragmented system to an integrated data-driven digital platform will enhance efficiency, accuracy, and transparency. These benefits are clear for students, staff, management, and donors alike. In conclusion, applying the HINGE approach enables ZAWAF UiTM to systematically evaluate and improve its zakat, sadaqah, and wakaf food processes. Horizon scanning highlights the need for digital readiness, internal audit reveals operational strengths and weaknesses, new model generation proposes more efficient digital workflow, and gap analysis clarifies areas requiring improvement in data, people, and systems. Overall, the HINGE framework supports ZAWAF UiTM in becoming more strategic, transparent, and sustainable while maximizing its social impact on the UiTM community. That's all from me. Thank you.